Hey, what's up guys? It's Eric Haas with eXp Realty in sunny Southern California. I'm here on the west side of Los Angeles bringing it to you what's going on in these markets during this pandemic, and I'm keeping it transparent and completely honest, my friends. So keep it dialed in here because we're about to get into Venice. I already dropped Mar Vista early in the week. Hope you guys check that out. If you didn't already, check it out right here. And also, my friends, I already did quarter 2 2020 to show you what it was like compared to 1 year ago. Check that video out. It's right here. There's a whole series on them as well, so you can stay dialed in and keep completely aware of how the market is progressing upward in certain neighborhoods and kind of downward in some neighborhoods. Now, Venice, keep it dialed in here because we're about to find out what's going on. Alrighty guys, before we jump into Venice right here and see what's going on with the numbers and how this market right here, right now, August 2020 is faring up against August 2019. Again, I dropped some videos, check those out. But more importantly, please, my friends, if you haven't already, like, comment, and smash the subscription button because I'm here to keep it real, keep bringing it to you with transparent facts about what this market is doing and whether the market is improving or not improving. This is something that you guys need to know no matter what the story is, and I want to paint you the transparent story. So let's keep it dialed in here. Check it out right here, right now. Venice, what is going on? Well, our actives have considerably increased, about 55%, from 73 homes for sale in 2019 to 113 homes currently for sale in September. So what are we looking at as far as the number of homes that were under contract? Well, we're not going to see those numbers because those have sold last year, 2019, but right now we're looking at 48 homes entering under contract. We're not sure exactly where they are in the escrow process. They might have been a long escrow, might have been a short escrow, but you know, it's going to be interesting to see how those numbers pan out once those homes have actually closed. Now, if we're looking at number of solds, this is interesting. Not much has changed. Why is that, my friends? Well, before this pandemic, Venice was enduring a different pandemic of its own, and that's homelessness. And it's rampant throughout the neighborhood. You see it up and down the streets in Venice. Everywhere you look, it's impacting home sales. It's impacting new construction to the point where you even see new construction saying that this is a home that's under $2 million when usually those types of homes are closer to $3 million. But because of the location, especially on rows leading into Venice to Lincoln Boulevard going west, it is a haven for homelessness. And any of my friends, builders that are building there, I feel for you. This is something that needs to be taken care of by the city, but nothing has been put into effect as of yet for a solution to this problem. And it's spreading throughout the west side. It started really in Venice because that's a great haven. It's right by the beach. It stays nice and warm. And a lot of states have been sending in their homeless when it's cold. So we've got a ton of homeless people. And again, we're going to get into the winter months, and it's only going to increase again because not only are homeless people, we also have a ton of people relocating because of the weather. Up to 100,000 plus people relocate to LA in December. But we've got an average days on market and a hot market for Venice at 49 right now. We can't tell what it is because days on market is not occurring against the seller still. Let's look at median price because this is going to kind of give us an understanding of what's going on. It was at 2.1 million in 2019. It's down 5% to 2 million. So really just a $100,000 difference. But it's more significant than that, my friends, because there's 113 homes sitting on the market, and there's only, out of those 113, really 21 have only sold. We've got 48 under contract, which we don't know if they're actually going to close or not. So this market right now is not an indicative market of a seller's market here in Venice. We have a 1% decrease in our average price per square foot from $12.35 to $12.26. Look, my friends, in Venice, if you want to sell your property, you got to price it right. That is the number one thing right here, right now in Venice. You got to price it right. If you look down, we're going to jump real quick down to the bottom sold price versus original list price. And we're at 96% still in 2019 and 2020 because there's just more things that are impacting that market than just the pandemic that we're experiencing. Now, here's an interesting trend again that we saw in Mar Vista. We're seeing it in Venice as well. The number of homes sold over the asking price is the number that kind of stays a little bit higher, but it's not the highest number because usually it's followed up by the number of homes sold under the asking price at the double-digit mark, but still staying higher and consistent for 2019 and 2020 with respect to the market and homes selling over the asking price. We had one that sold at asking price, and again, it's usual to see that there's double digits when talking about number of homes that sold under the asking price. Now, we talked about sold price versus original price. Let's look at the sold volume, and actually it's pretty much the same as it was this time last year. So again, folks, there's more playing into this Venice market and impacting it and not making it more of a seller's market that we were used to in 2019 and other neighborhoods of the West Side. This is becoming to be more of a neutral buyer's market, and we're going to see right here, right now, what are the popular price ranges in Venice right now. And if you look at anything under $1 million, nothing exists in Venice for under $1 million. That's just the case. That's just the truth. We look at the number of homes that sold between 1 million and 2 million. That's our high point right now. That is the most popular price range in Venice right now for August of 2020 during the pandemic, followed up by our $2 million to $3 million price range, close behind, not far off either. And then we have one in the $3 million to $4 million range. But as you can see, my friends, the 1 million to 2 million range is the hot spot right now. It was for Mar Vista as well. And you know, those homes, those those sellers who are thinking about selling, this is the time to do it, because there's a hot demand for those types of homes, not only from first-time buyers or people to looking to move into the neighborhood and maybe get a fixer home that's a little, not completely done, or it's going to go to a builder. But nonetheless, my friends, the $1 to $2 million range is the hot spot in Venice. If you're looking in that price point, be prepared for some competition. That's where the multiple offers are happening. That's where homes are going over the asking price. So be diligent with your research on that. Make sure you've got a knowledgeable agent like myself. I'm local, born and raised in Cali. If you ever need anything, if you're buying or selling a home or you're investing, I can dial you in on every aspect that you need to be aware of during this market, because, my friends, as a seller, it can make you hundreds to millions of dollars, and as a buyer, it can save you hundreds and thousands of dollars. So keep it dialed in here, because that's what I'm all about, is delivering value, transparent value that's the truth, that people sometimes are shying away from sharing. But look, the market is showing it what it is. It hasn't rebounded. It's still kind of in a slumper with the pandemic and the homelessness being an impacting factors on this market in Venice. But keep it dialed in, my friends. We've got Venice under wraps, and we're going to move forward to Santa Monica in the next one. So look forward to seeing you on the next video. Stay safe, stay home, and we'll get through this all together. See you on the next vid.